Hi guys. Mimi G here. So hubby and I just went to this local little market called El Mambi, where I can find all things Puerto Rican whenever I feel like cooking or getting into my culture, my cultura. It's the only place really that I could go find things like bacalao and yuca and sofrito and malanga and yame and all that great stuff. So I thought I would just do a quick El Mambi grocery haul so you guys can see. What I really love though is that very much like in Puerto Rico, when you go do groceries, they give you a box. Una caja. They're like, coge la caja and go. Just take your box and you're ready to go. No need for bags. So let me show you. Okay, so in Chicago, the brand of bacalao that we usually get is different than this one. But this is the best we can do here, even in this little market. So I got two paquetes, two packages of bacalao, which is salted cod, basically. And I'm gonna make bacalao on camera for you guys because I made some, I don't know, maybe a week or two ago, posted it on Instagram. Everybody was like, please post your recipe. It's so super easy. And I know that it's eaten in a lot of different Caribbean places. I know Jamaica has their version, and a lot of different Caribbean islands have sort of their version of bacalao, and they call it different things. But that's what we call it in Puerto Rico, bacalao. So I got some salsa de tomate, some tomato sauce. I always buy Goya because I'm Puerto Rican, you buy Goya. And then I bought also some pasta de tomate, so some tomato paste. Let's see what else. Okay, so usually, yes, I can make my own sofrito and I can freeze it. And if I had that much time, I would. But also, there are things that, like ají dulce and recao, that I don't always find. So sometimes I just buy the Goya one, but not the jar. Don't buy the jar, okay? That's trash. You need to buy the frozen one, okay? So the Goya frozen recaito and the frozen sofrito. So what I do is I put these in the fridge and I wait for them to thaw out, right? So it gets real super liquidy. The one in the jar is gross. It's like not even real sofrito, or I don't even know what it is. But this one is literally just the ingredients blended up and then frozen. And what I love is that like I said, I thaw it out and then I scoop it into my ice trays. So I have an ice tray for sofrito and I have an ice tray for the recaito. And then whenever I'm going to cook, I just pop out a little ice cube of each of these. Depending on how much I'm making, I might do two of each. But and then that way I can just use it as a serving versus having this gigantic frozen thing. I don't know. So yeah, so I just thaw it out. And then to make it last longer, I refreeze it, but in individual cubes in my ice tray. Let's see what else. So I got some sazon. I ran out the other day. This one has azafran. And then I also got sobrecitos de jamón. So this is ham, basically. It's like ham flavored. So sort of like you do your beef or your chicken cube on, bouillon cubes. You can get them either in little envelopes, sobrecitos, or you can get them like in the jars that you scoop out. But I like these because they're individual. And then I like the jamón flavored one, the ham flavored one, especially for like my beans, even for my picadillo, which I'm gonna make actually, because I'm gonna make you guys some pastelón. So I got that. I got some mojo. This is basically just like garlic deliciousness. And we use this. It's a Spanish marinade, basically. You just use it for like, sometimes meats. You can use it for tostones, like fried plantains and things like that. But I usually always have one on hand because Goya usually makes a really good one, but this is the one they had today, so that's what I got. I got some avocados, right? Let's see, what else did I get? Oh, okay, so I got those avocados, and then I got myself a Florida avocado, which is this baby. This is so good. Obviously, it is not ready. Okay, so it needs to get ready, probably a couple days. So I'll put it in a brown paper bag and stick it in my oven. and it should be maduro in a couple of days. But these are delicious. They're gigantic, but they're so good. And then I got a mango for my daughter. She likes mangoes, so I got her a mango. Okay, so I also got some queso fresco. So today I'm making some suegras, which is just basically like a tortilla and you cook it. I might make that on camera too on my IG, but and you use queso fresco, you use ham, you use a little red onion, some avocado. It's sort of like a quesadilla, but it's so good. So this is the one that I like. I like the Ranchero brand. It's really good. It's like salty and crumbly and just delicious. Let's see, what else did I get that is of interest? Okay, so I got some yuca. Okay, so I got some yuca. Now, I could buy the non-frozen one, peel it, boil it, and do all of that. But I don't plan on eating it like in the next week or so. So I buy the frozen one, and then I just boil it, put a little olive oil on it and some garlic, or put some mojo on it. Oh my God, so good. And then I have it with my bacalao. So I bought some to have on hand. And then I bought myself some maduros. Okay, so these are sweet plantains. We have the non-sweet plantains, which are green. Oh, I don't have one, but I thought I did. Which are green. And then these, once they turn sort of brown and yellowish, they get sweet. So it's the same thing, right? It's the same plantain. It's just one is when it's green, it's not sweet, and we usually cut it and fry it, and that makes tostones. And then if you leave them out for a couple of days, just like a banana, they're gonna turn brown. When they start to turn brown, they get sweet. And then when they get sweet, then you use them and you make maduros, which is the sweet plantain, which is also very well known in all parts of the Caribbean. So, but I'm going to be making pastelón. So I bought 5 of them. I bought 5 maduros, right? Sweet plantains, so that I can make the pastelón for you guys, which is a very traditional Puerto Rican dish, like a Puerto Rican lasagna. So I can't wait to make that. I am going to make that on camera. And then I got a shit ton of olive oil because I use olive oil a lot. And I'm always running out. So that's pretty much it. I got a bunch of other random things, but nothing exciting. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And you guys will see some of these ingredients come to life in my other videos. Peace.